This is What If Issei was Betrayed by Heaven, Part 1. Let's begin. Anyway, the ship to heaven, more specifically, a boy. His name was Issei Hayodo. He 2 wings spread out on his back, as a giant blue halo rested behind him. As he got the Son of Heaven, supposedly the thing that brought light to all realms. And he grabbed at it. He grabbed his phone. Meet me here now. He blinked. It was from Adam. As he reminisced on his past experiences with the first man and the first reincarnated angel. He clicked his phone off. He reminisced on how he came to be here. That's back. Please save my son. Anyone. The man's eyes became cold and lifeless. The dad? The long issei, you got the giant monster as it growled, as its hand spread towards Issei's head, intended to rip it off. However, light entered the room. He looked up. She was beautiful. Her rings, her hair. As his head fell back. Amelia's POV. She felt the prayer of someone calling out for anyone. She responded to it, and she felt it. A stray devil, she appeared. She looked around. Her holy lights pushed the darkness away. As she looked at the corpse, then the stray devil, and the boy the pair talk about, as she looked at the corpse of the father. May your soul find peace in heaven, or anywhere else. Now for you, stray devil. I wish there were another way. As the light spiral appeared. It was not like the others, it was blue. May your soul find peace in oblivion. The beast glared at her as it was towards her, as her 8 wings sharpened all of a sudden. The beast's head was cut by one of them. found peace. Her light spirit disappeared. Her wing became, well, not sharp. As she got the dying boy. There was one way to do this. As he got called out. As he placed it upon the boy heart. Press back in. He blinked. Someone calling for him. Issei! Amelie. How you been? As she was still taller than Issei, even by a bit. P.S. Even though she is short compared to Charlie and her older sister, mind you, Charlie 8 feet tall. Charlotte is 16 feet. So technically you see a giant compared to most people. Anyway, as he sighed, her not just energy was annoying, but he was also incapacitating. So, where you going? Adam has suddenly. He blinked. Adam? What does he want? I do not know. You want me to come with you? As she jumped around like a child. It is no worries, Amelia. Maybe. Anyway. You probably have more important duties to attend to. Oh, come on, you say. See, hug him. There's nothing more important than my ace. Is that why you crushed me? Oh, sorry. Anyway. Bye. She's sad. As a smile went on his face. Dang. We do a bit of a town slip. He was within Adam's base. Adam was the new angelic general after Michael was killed. And he blinked. It just didn't make sense. How did Michael die in heaven? I know he would suppose you trade her, but he was the strongest, and his beliefs was supposedly uncorrupted. At least by what Millie told me. Issei! Lord Adam? Come on, that's what I told you to call me. Dickmaster. Lord Adam. As Adam sighed. Anyway. I have a new position for you. An offer, you could say. And that is, you see, every year, he said blinked, I, the great Adam, lead a group of angels. Well, resurrected angels, and some old ones. Anyway, I lead them straight into the heart of hell. He said blinked. Do you? Why, yes. And we kill sinners. You say linked. Flashback. As he was on gate duty with St. Peter. As he says sad. It been 3 years since he was in heaven. He was 7 when he was resurrected. He was now 10. As you were gotten chosen to heaven. As St. Peter was sad. What, Pete? Peter's realized he says Brown. It just, ever since the war, it been bugging me. What? The shows has significantly went down to go into heaven? Yes. As he got his book. I mean, has Earth really became that sinful? As he said it down. His father never came up here. From what you said knew, his father was a okay man. That's back in. So, what? You just kill anything you can find? Well, they're evil, of course. Adam was dropping on their shoulder. So, what do you say? You by my side. After all, you've been a bit annoying around this all you women. Animal women? Why, of course. That's why I do all the hard work when I can have women do it. He said blinked. He felt disgusted. Can I think about your offer? Why, of course. No, I was playing this up upon you a bit, well. All of a sudden. Anyway, I need to get to my ribs. Adios. I just been yellow light. As issei go around, he wanted to feel rage, but if he did, he knew he would fall. I was no part of being an angel. That's back. As it been a couple of weeks since he was resurrected. He said, we are angels, beings of pure emotions, light. We cannot feel bad things. You must purge yourself of all emotions, that is evil, wrath, pride, envy, sin, gluttony, sloth, greed. I think that all. Anyway, as maybe teaching was good, but it made him feel hollow and sad. like something was ripped out of him promptly, and he could never get it back. Pass back in. Now he's sad. The one person that could do this, Sarah. I disappear in blue light. And you appear in front of, well, the Senate of Angels. Sarah was kind of the president of heaven. She acted in God said while he was, well, doing more important things. He blinked. The war. God disappearance. Blasphemy, he can't think about just yet. Plus, and he supposed to be Almighty. As issei second front of Sarah's office, two angels were saying God. Ezekiel, tell me. Hello, issei. Tell me. No, calm voice echoed out. Ezekiel had a dark complexion. He had blonde hair, as his white eyes said shiny at issei. Pelmu had white skin, as her white hair and yellow eyes made her seem angelic, ironic. Can I meet with yourself? Do you have a meeting with her? Ezekiel cold voice hit issei's ear. I do not, but it is important. Pelmu and Ezekiel each other. Yeah, years of experience being together. Men to be able to think without talking. Your lucky day, kid. We see if Pelmu say it is available. As Ichigo the person Ichigo didn't like him for some reason. He didn't know why though. Didn't matter though. As Pelmu called to him, Issei. Door open. As Issei entered in. Issei. Seyo's calm voice echoed to him. Cell phone. Issei bowed. What has been important? As he got up from her chair. Issei still couldn't get over from how charged he was. Sarah's eyebrow cocked up. You can't go to see how tall I am, have you? Nope. No. To be fair, you are still a human soul. That's with angelic powers. That felt racist to you, so. Anyway. Do you know? Let me phrase. Did you cast an order for Adam? I see. Getting a whole nother aura about her. Her Karen aura became cold. How do you know that? Issei. I was summoned by him, and he asked me if I want to join his group. Adam. Let me guess, you denied. Or let me think about it. Issei felt sick. She knew every move he was going to make before he even made it. Maybe I did. And now you wonder why I did it. As he went back to her desk. Issei, I will not yet anything harm heaven. Isn't God supposed to be here? Watch your tone, boy. As Issei blinked. That thought from earlier. Maybe it has some reason to. Everything's the Great War. St. Peter's told me. Shows so that I've narrowed. Has been, well, stop coming here as often. And God haven't been seen since, well, except for your statements. He haven't been seen since the Great War. As Sarah got up from her chair again. Voice your opinion. He dead, isn't he? I saw her eyes narrowed before she took a deep breath. You know, boy, from all the angels and me shall be connected, you are the deadliest. Not because you are powerful. You actually are quite weak on the contrary. He says no at that. Your brain is what has saved you. However, what chains wrapped around him, pointing to his knees. You will not tell anyone about what has happened today. How has she don't know, do she? Does she? Anyway. And you're going to tell her. What will she think about this? As so to the son, she would disagree with this We both know she would. Otherwise, she can't ever know. As he would teleport into his cell. As issei go around. Well, at least it was dark in hell. As issei was unchained, but he felt his powers were sealed. Issei go around. It was pitch black. As he sat on the floor, reveling in his... He blinked. He was reveling in his rage. Did his place shield his powers? His angelic? It'd been so long since he felt it. Emotions that wasn't just kindness. He blinked. The system. How was Adam able to show characteristics of being prideful, but not fall? As this is sad. And he just sat there for hours upon hours until he found him to sleep. Your show. It's been forever since I met someone like you. He said, open his eyes. He was in a void. It was dark like his cell, but there was no ground. At least he got up. Who said that? Tell me, how did it feel to be stripped from your divinity? How do you know that? What are you? Who are you? You know, blue flames appeared. We've both been lied to. Perhaps we could share our hate with each other. He said blinked. He felt breath above him. He looked. Black and white eyes got him. They were complete of us what he possibly have been. The whites of the eyes were black, while the color part was white. A slit was within them. Teal marks rest upon the outside of the eyes. Spikes rest upon the head. Aisha jumped. I told you his rings, but he never came out. I told you, boy. Stripped of your divinity. What made you special? Strong. But I didn't know how it felt like to be stripped away from your power. As the eyes got it. What you say gets hands. What are you? Who are you? Forgive me. Not being with someone has made my manners disappear. I am a dragon. But who I am? You. As a giant claw descending from the darkness. Black teeth revealed blue flames. You can call me Drake. It rings spread out. However, you may know me as the Black Dragon of Tyranny. It is shocked. Everything felt slow to him. Drake's eyes got him in pure delight. Your tail marks. That's back. So, Amelie. Yes, issei? Can you tell me more about the war? The war. I haven't made it yet, but my sister had told me a lot about it. So, what has happened? Well, as you know, there were three main sides. Heaven, Gregory, and United Front of Heaven and Hell. Underworld and Hell. As each node, I know about that, but Amelia has spotted that issei's well, more and more knowledge. You actually got in his face. What you know about the dragons, don't you? The human boys want to know about dragons. I mean, Nicole, he won't want to know. As Emily at him before, we should into his thoughts for a bit. Choo. You're very cool. At least from what I heard anyway. Anyway, as you heard what you say, there were two main dragons in the war. The heavenly ones. Albion, the White Dragon Supremacy, could divide anything. His power divide. Let him take his enemy's power in half. It's time he uses it. And not to mention half dimensions, which allowed him to divide everything mass in half. But I know you. You don't want to learn about him. You want to learn about the nightmare. The Black Dragon Tyranny. Drake. Issei nodded. Like I said, I don't know much about him. All I know is that, well, his, different than others of dragons. He was a hybrid. A hybrid? Oh, what? Like, dragon and something else? Oh, no. You have different types of dragons. Ice rings, night rings, fire rings, sky rings, and so on and so forth. Drake was a mixture of an ice ring and a night ring. Supposedly from the swords they hated each other. But a prince fell in love with a night ring. And he was born Drake. He could boost his power. No, that's not what made him dangerous. Night rings, if they're born on the 3 moons of a rod, the homeland of dragons, they became powerful. Their power increased, and they gained abilities. Drake was the first dragon to be born under 3 moons. You have 2 abilities: mind reading, a telltale, well, feature of this, the teardrops. And the second thing is, it was a seal. He could read the futures. Now, he say. He said blinked. If you want to know about me, just ask about me. It's been so long since I talked to someone. So, what do you want to know? Why you in my... This is your head, your mindscape, or soul shape, as I call it. What does that mean? Poor angel. We, the flames increasing around them, are in your soul. How you in my soul? Oh, you say. For being a smart one, you sure are retarded. Oh, sorry. That is... what is it called? Offensive in your time now? Anyway. Dre claws drag around issei. You see, you are correct in your statements. I killed that son of a bitch that thought he was better than me. Me. Drake beginning to laugh. I am Drake. The Hammy Dragon tyranny. But you're correct. The big god is nothing more than ashes. And how are you, Hill? We traded, technically. Well, he taught both him and my best friend. Jake's voice became... made me sense. I'll be on. And he became Rachel. The flames grew. I'll be on. And he shook his head. Anyway. See, I think we can benefit from each other. I am locked within a ascetic guild. You know what that is, right? The device is made from the biblical God to help humans. Perhaps your intellect is showing. But yes, I am so within one. What is her name again? The giant cell phone. So, yes, her. She was God's right hand lady. Anyway, after I was, well, so within my ascetic girl, she began to use my power as a, well, booster to the system. The system? God made a system. Every prayer, every system. I mean system, I do mean every system in heaven. Your my system is the main one. You are more useful, at least from my time. Set a girl, prayer, angel making. Angels can't have sex. Of course, not incarnated angel factor. Jag even into issei personal space. There seems to be a factor in that area. And, well, who gets to be in heaven? And of course, Sarah's attitude to, well, cut horses and only fucking the tree. Of course, that was her downfall, if you say. She thought she could fool everyone, but you're like me. You are smart. But anyway, what'd you say? You say Jake talons lean into Issa's hands. You wanna be partners? What is your goal? The talon hit the ground. What is my goal? Well, first off, I want to rip heaven to pieces. Gigoi. Hell. No. Excuse me. I know. You still do. Hell. I don't blame you. Jake tilts his head. He is tricking at you, says response. However, there are still dead people here. It is people within every faction. You don't even know there are two factions. Emily taught me the benefit of the doubt. You care about her. Stop getting in my head. That's another thing. Stop beating my head. Fine. The teardrops dimmed. Happy, mortal. Anyway, are we done making sure that I'm not going to take over your body, so whatever? The talent raises again. What do I get from this? You will get my power from the set girl. My genius mind. And Jake's eyes green. You can protect her with our might fuse. Nothing will harm anyone we care about. The talent goes again. How do I find you? Don't worry. She don't know, but I do have control of most systems in heaven. So, is that a yes? He said grab the talon. Dude. Jake became shadows as he went to issei. Let the mayhem begin, partner. This is the end of part 1. Truth issei will say by heaven. La, to sab, adios.